Oh man. Mark Levin. Dude, have you ever seen such a vile human being that's in the public figure like this? Him and Ben Shapiro. Oh my gosh. I it's hard for me to even believe that people cannot see through these people. You can just tell by looking at them that they're deeply disturbed, hateful people. Look at Mark Levin's freaking eyes. I mean, his favorite word is freaking Nazi. Everything's a Nazi. Never address the argument. Just call everybody that even thinks about Israel as a problem. Oh, Nazi. I just saw where he called 12 people Nazis in one day, I think. And then finally someone said, I think Mark Levin's got an obsession on X. And he responds, Nazi. Now I just had to make a video. This is, oh, how do we not just avoid this guy? I mean, how do we not become, we'd be justified in becoming like him in hate, because eventually somebody's right, where you can be justified in actually being hateful back. But it's hard to really, it's better just to freaking ignore. Or, why can't we just, he's just pushed in our faces by his donors and his, mass media that's controlled by the Israel lobby. Oh my god. I just can't believe people like this. I mean, he's obviously just a bona fide Israeli agent. I mean, like, someone's got to come out with just documents just proving that he's actually working for the Mossad. He's an Israeli spy. He's an operative. What do you call it? Anyways, he's just a freaking agent. Oh, Jesus. Him and Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro got his foot in the door with all his little, it's easy to unleash against the liberal maniacs, especially the far left, So that's how he got his foot in the door. Then that's the problem, man. When you follow ideology versus truth, eventually just hit a brick wall. It's better to seek truth, because then that, and not be a freaking liar, hypocrite, and then that's how you end up winning. And you don't run into these humiliating brick walls like the Ben Shapiro, Mark Levin, because they don't care about truth. What's the Jewish man, philosophy? Wage war by deception. Many prominent Jews believe that. Do we kick out the Jewish lobby here? Or is that what they want? They want to migrate to Ukraine? Is that what they want? There's a lot of evidence that's the only way they can get Jews over to Palestine, is create the crisis there. So who knows what they're doing? Maybe even Tucker's doing, Candace and all of them are doing this to help us all rise up against the Jews and kick them out of here, so they can go not assimilate and form over in Ukraine. Maybe I've heard theories on that. I don't know, but at face value, you gotta side with Tucker and Candace and Nick if you went this, especially Nick. But I keep an eye on all of them, because the religious right. Maybe that's Nick's little end game, but it is American culture, Christians, But it may seem harmless, but maybe not at the end of the day, depending on where it goes. If we end up in a theocracy. Yeah. But anyways, Mark Levin. I mean, he's objectively a vile person. So you can argue one or the other. You can see. when the left goes crazy over the, MAGA, they may have a lot of valid points, but they don't realize they're hypocrites. So, and then the rights attack them, and it just creates this pointing the finger. They're all, both sides have their issues, and they have their legitimate claims at the same time. But in this case with Mark Levin, he's objectively false. I mean, if we took the time to debate everything, it's going to come out that he's objectively evil. Okay? That's the claim I'm making. I'm justified in this. I haven't took the time to, debate every point to get to that proof, objective truth. I'm wagering a bet. I will be right. Most of the time I am. It's just a gut instinct talent I have. Mark Levin is an Israeli agent and is deliberately, vile person. He's the racist. He calls everyone the racist, but he's the racist. He's the Jewish supremacist. And I know I can win this, dude, because all I gotta do is go to what is the one source that most of the world believes in as truth? The Bible. And if you look at the Old Testament, it's all Jewish supremacy. Now, we are the chosen of God. We'll help you. We'll give you the light to you Gentiles if we don't kill you. If you act too, independent, we'll call you Amalek. In fact, we'll even give you Christianity so we can kind of water down our Judaism, bring it, coax the Gentiles into a Jewish version of Christianity. It's working. Christians, Zionists are everywhere, and most Christians can't condemn Judaism or Zionism, let alone Judaism, which everything, communism and all, it all stems from ancient Judaism. It's the first all-encompassing world religion. It predates Christianity, Muslims. So it's a no-brainer to me. Just go to the, who predates what? Who's the source? You look at their documents, it's made to look, palatable for the mainstream people. It's baffling because the Bible's a vile book. It's got some good stuff, but it doesn't. Isn't that the point of true evil? Call yourself good and light and righteous, morality, but really you're whited sepulchres, like Jesus said. Jesus brought the only good thing in the Bible. Even some things, he's not perfect. There's some debatable things. But why do you think they killed him? Then they bring in Paul, who subverted his whole message into this blood sacrifice. Jesus never said he was here for a blood sacrifice for sins of mankind. He came to try to correct the Jews. He says salvation is for the Jews. He tried to come and show them where they're messing up. So obviously Jesus had some kind of flawed beliefs a little bit. But he knew the law should be from the heart, not for the letter. So they couldn't handle that, had him killed. Mark Levin's a stupid Pharisee. That's basically what he is. And Ben Shapiro. And yeah, I just find it amazing. But I better stop.